Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes Bracketology. I am the perfect one, AJ. Joining me, as always, the man with the number sportsbook whisper, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links, Mr. Noah Engelbrett's the money train. Noah, it's the most wonderful time of the fucking year. March Madness right around the corner. We got the first four coming up for the next couple of days. I mean, bro, honest to God, took a personal holiday at work because I gotta watch. I'm gonna be useless on Friday, and so let's get, dude. It's the best. It's the best. How you feeling, bro?
I obviously can't wait. Can't wait to, make some money too. I mean, God, I love bracket season. I love putting together the perfect bracket, going deep dive, over analyzing, picking the right upsets. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, last year was not my most shining bracket I've ever had. I think I ended up in like the 91st percentile, which was disappointing considering the 2 years prior I was in the 99 point something percentile. I think like 99.3 and 99.7. I don't remember which one was which, but I think it was 99.7 or maybe even 99.9 2 years ago when I had Baylor over Gonzaga in the national championship game. That's, big reason why is I just picked the national championship game perfect. Um, Yeah, I'm looking to bounce back from last year, which was, a little disappointing.
Hey, it happens
But
to all of us. I don't think anyone expected St. Peter's to make the run. I don't think that really murdered a lot of fucking brackets. And it was a shit show last year. And honestly, it's probably going to be another shit show next year. Um, but hey, that's what we're here for, baby. That's what we love. That is why we love some March Madness, bro.
hell yeah, AJ, should we dive into the first four? The
Dude,
picks that don't earn you any points in your bracket challenges, but we still are gonna pick them because you know what? It's good basketball. It's fun.
dude, absolutely. Let's get into it. First four, we got Texas A&M, Corpus Islanders. I almost went Corpus Christi, but they're not. They're the Islanders
No,
against
they're Corpus
Southeast.
Christi.
It is
Texas
Corpus
A&M
Christi.
Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders.
No, why do I get confused like with this stuff around March every freaking year? Um, but yeah, they're
It's not
playing.
just March, AJ.
Fuck off, Noah. They're playing Southeast Missouri State Redhawks. I mean, who you got in this game doesn't matter.
Um, I actually, for whatever reason, I think these first four games are like easier than half of the matchups in the actual tournament. I got A&M Corpus Christi by a big margin. I think they're about a 4.5 point favorite. I think they cover that easy.
I love it. I'm going to ride you with that because I did not handicap that one at all. Then we got Mississippi State going with the Pittsburgh Panthers. Panthers, the dogs here. I love Mississippi State here. I love Mississippi State here, winning, making it to the dance, and seeing what they can do in bracket play.
Yep, I am big on Mississippi State in this game. I think this one only a 2.5 point spread right now. Um, to me, this is, you got a team that's pretty hot right now in Mississippi State against a Pitt team that started the season well, but it's been kind of,
Started great, but
yeah, but they kind of, tumbled their way into the tournament, somehow still made the field. Um, you could question whether or not they deserve this over teams like, Rutgers or Oklahoma State. But you know what? Doesn't matter at this point. Pittsburgh's in. They're going to lose right away. They're not even going to make the field of 64 here. Watch out for Mississippi State, though, as an 11 seed. I do think they beat Pittsburgh by probably close to 10 points, and they could give Iowa State a tough run.
yeah, I co-signed the hell out of that. I love what Mississippi State's been doing down the stretch here. Then we got Texas Southern Tigers and the Fairleigh Dickinson Knights. I fucking love the mid majors. Texas Southern, the favorite here by 2. Noah, who you got?
Big time on Fairleigh Dickinson.
Big time.
Yeah. Texas Southern, they were 12-20 going into their conference tournament, ended up winning it, so they get to play in a play-in game for a 16 seed. Uh, yeah, I have a hard time backing a team that went 12-20 in the regular season and had a losing record in non-conference as well as conference play. Give me Fairleigh Dickinson, especially being an underdog. I'll take a money line.
Hey, fair enough. Let's ride, brother. And then last off for the last four, you got Arizona State, Nevada Wolfpacks. Um, just out of spite. Just out of spite. Fuck ASU. I gotta go Nevada here.
See, this isn't even about spite for me, especially Nevada also getting plus odds on this one. They're the better team. They
Ooh.
have been the better team throughout the season. I like Nevada to win by 5 to 10 points in this one.
Well, yeah, let's go Wolfpack, baby. Disappointed me in football. Don't do it now. Um, Noah, let's go. Let's keep it rolling, bro. We got the West. Let's go to the West first. The South first. I'm sorry. Let's go to the South first. I totally screwed up the only thing we talked about before the show. My bad. We'll start in
Mhm.
the South. Number one seed Alabama going up against unknown. Alabama, I mean, they played strong going into the end. Final AP top 25, number one. How you feeling about them and their odds going in? Or should I just run through the list of who's in the South?
Um, no, no, no. We can go in order. I don't think there's much to talk about with this game. Bama wins big time.
Yeah, absolutely. Maryland, West Virginia, also in that South. How you feeling?
Um, I, I'm on West Virginia. I think it's a really solid pick. West Virginia. My system has this as kind of a nail biter, actually.
Ooh,
Yeah, my system given Maryland a let's see here, a 53.4% chance at winning. Got it
jeez.
as a pretty much a toss-up game here, and because it's a toss-up game, I'm going with my gut that West Virginia is the much better team.
Fair enough. I got West Virginia as well. That's just an eye test thing for me. I think they've been playing really well when it matters, and let's keep that momentum going, boys. San Diego State, Charleston, next one in the South. Love what Charleston did in this season. However, I love what San Diego State has done more. Give me San Diego State. They're making it to the 32.
Yeah, this another game that I've got as a coin flip.
Ooh,
I've got San Diego State as a slight edge. Um, and there will be some games here just to preface this going through the bracket where I'm picking with a little bit of heart or like certain factors have happened that I'm
got it.
weighing in that aren't reflective in my numbers. This one, not one of those games. I've got San Diego State. I've got them as a 1.5 point favorite. Um, just based on my metrics, my system. Oh, this is tough because I really want to pick the Charleston upset.
I know
You
you
know,
do. I know
these
you do so bad. The four
these
and 13.
5-12, the 4-13s and the 5-12s are always really tempting. I'm gonna go with San Diego State, but I think this is gonna be a nail biter of a game.
Hey, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's go. Let's go, San Diego. I hope it's not a nail biter, so I can chill out on that game. Um, all right, 4 and 13. You got Virginia and Furman. Noah, I'm going Virginia big time. I think they have been undervalued this entire season, and I think they're going to get a little bit of respect coming out of this tournament. They definitely make it to 32.
Yeah, I've got Virginia as about a 5 point favorite in this one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means, but that's enough of a favorite that I've got them at about a 67.5% chance at winning. I'm not locking it in, but I got to pick Virginia in this one.
Love it. Love it. Creighton, NC State, a 6 and an 11 going at it. I have been burned by Creighton more than I think I have been burned by fire itself, Noah. Yes, I'm calling out fire right now. Um, I am going with the upset here out of pure spite, out of heart. This has nothing to do with metrics whatsoever. This one is a hate pick. Give me NC State over Creighton.
Yeah, I got to ride with Creighton.
I know.
I think they're just metrically that much better.
I
I've got
get
them
it.
as
I
about a
do.
as a 5.5 point favorite.
Yeah.
Close to a 70% chance to win.
Yeah.
Um, and I will say this is going to be my chalkiest quadrant of the bracket. We're going with Creighton. I'm not overthinking it.
Shit ton of chalk, but I respect it. I mean, let's keep going with the chalk. Baylor, UCSB, a 3 and 14. Give me Baylor all day long. They're going to make another deep run here, brother.
Yeah, and I've got Baylor as almost a 90% chance to win this game. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm locking Baylor in
Lock it,
to win
baby.
in the first round.
Lock it in. Missouri, Utah State, 7 and a 10. Noah, I honest to God, I watched a lot of Utah State, and I'm big fans of what they're doing right now. I'm riding with Utah State in the upset here. I'm not going with the chalk. Are you?
Nope,
Take the leap of
because
faith.
my system actually turning out Utah State should be a 3.5 point favorite,
Let's ride.
and you can't lie about those numbers. Taking Utah State because in my book they are the favorite, even though Missouri might be the favorite on sports books. But huge value play if you're getting Utah State at big
Huge,
plus odds. I mean,
huge
I
value
think
play.
that's yeah, that's one of the easiest out of any of the 8-9 or 7-10 matchups in my book. Is Utah State.
No, absolutely. And then wrapping it up in the South, Noah, for round of 64, we got our boys, the Wildcats, going up against Princeton. I have so many bad memories of us going up against a 15 seed. However, this 15 seed is from the Ivy League. I know I will have such a big chance of eating my words, but I don't think there's a chance in hell we lose to an Ivy League team. I think we win by double digits. Give me U of A and a statement win going forward in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I've got us as a 13-point favorite, 88.7% chance to win. So I'm not gonna like say it's a complete lock it in. I do have us at 11.3% chance at losing. But I think we'll take care of business. I think we'll be just fine in this one against Princeton.
Bear down, go Cats, baby. Let's ride.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's move it on. Noah, where are we going next? Where are we going next? We're going to the Midwest, baby. We're going to the
Oh,
Midwest. What?
we're not running. I thought we were running through the whole quadrant there.
Oh, you want to run through the whole thing? All right. I got
Yeah.
Alabama, West Virginia in the round of 32. I think that's where West Virginia will continue to run their mini Cinderella story. Give me West Virginia over an Alabama team.
Bold move, AJ. Bold move.
Bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it works out. And I think it's going to work
I
out
lo-
handsomely.
I love the way West Virginia's been playing down the stretch. However, I think Bama wins this game by 10.
Fair enough. We'll see what happens. Keeping it moving, I got San Diego State and Virginia next. Give me San Diego State in a very tight game.
Yeah, I think if these two teams do end up playing, it's going to be really close. However, um, just in the spirit of picking my bracket, I'm picking Virginia because I think there is a much higher chance that Virginia is actually playing in this game than San Diego State.
Fair enough.
Um, I don't think Charleston would be a bad pick too if you're crafting your bracket. If you're gonna pick Charleston to beat San Diego State, I think they have just as much of a chance as San Diego State does at beating Virginia.
Yeah.
So um, the only one I wouldn't probably pick in this little grouping of four is Furman, but
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Virginia, San Diego State, or Charleston just because of the uncertainty of that game. I'm picking Virginia.
Okay, fair enough. Love it. I got NC State Baylor next. Give me Baylor in a blowout.
Yeah, I've got Baylor as well. Obviously, I got them playing Creighton. I think Baylor probably wins that game by 5 or 6 points.
Love it. Love it. Utah State, Arizona. I got Arizona in a blowout, baby.
Yeah, see, I've got Arizona, but I've got them in a tight one against Utah
Ooh.
State. And by tight, I mean like 5 to 7 points.
Yeah.
But if it's in a 2-10 matchup, I feel like that's a pretty tight game.
Fair. Fair. West Virginia, San Diego State for the Sweet 16 for me. I got San Diego State. That one's going to be a tight one, but I think San Diego State will pull away with it.
Yeah, I've got Bama over Virginia in a tight one. Two very, very different play styles here. But Virginia can get into some trouble. They play outstanding defense, some of the best defense in the country every single year, but they can get into some trouble with some scoring droughts. And I just can't see Virginia making it past the Sweet 16.
No.
I'm taking, I guess the chalky play again here and putting Bama in the Elite Eight.
Hey, sometimes you got to go with the chalk. Sometimes you got to. I also got Baylor, Arizona. Give me Arizona in a very, very close game. I honestly, when I see Arizona versus Baylor, it scares the shit out of me every time. This is what you would call a homer pick. Um, but I gotta ride with the boys when times get hard.
Yeah, I'm also going to take Arizona over Baylor in a very, very tight one. Their guard play definitely a lot better than ours. However, I think we can beat them up in the paint and really control the tempo um, and all that of the game. I'm putting Arizona in the Elite Eight.
I am too. And then for my final four pick out of this bracket, San Diego State, Arizona. Give me Arizona in a landslide.
All right, yeah, I'm going to take Arizona over Bama. I think if that matchup happens, a lot of people aren't paying attention to the fact that both teams play kind of high pace. Um, Yeah, I think we can outlast them in a high pace, high scoring game. But I'm picking us to go to the Final Four. Makes me nervous, but gotta gotta support the team, baby.
Got it. You gotta try. You gotta hope. You gotta pray. Let's go. Let's go. Bear down. Go Cats. All right, Noah. Moving on now to the Midwest. We got Arizona in the Final Four. Let's go, boys. Uh, Midwest number one Houston versus number 16 Kentucky. Love Houston. Give me Houston by a lot.
Yeah, Northern Kentucky, not Kentucky, Kentucky.
Did I say Kentucky? I meant Northern Kentucky. You knew what I
You're
meant.
just yeah, you're just missing the Northern. I just don't want to cause any confusion for people out there.
No,
Um,
absolutely. For the record, I would probably never pick that Kentucky.
yeah, I've got this as my biggest landslide win of the first round. I've got Bama as a 24-point favorite against A&M Corpus Christi. Is that who they're playing?
I believe so.
Yeah,
No,
something
Corpus
like that.
Christi is playing SMO, yeah, against Bama.
Yeah, okay. I've got that as a 24-point favorite. I got Houston winning by 27 in this one against Northern Kentucky. Not a very good Northern Kentucky team. I think they were like the 4 seed in their own conference. I don't think there's too much overthinking to be done here.
Not even a little bit. And this is maybe where some overthinking starts for people. And you got to stop. You got to slow down and remember, it's just college basketball. It's not that complicated. Iowa, Auburn, next one on the slate. Yeah, Iowa. Give me Iowa all day long. That Auburn team's got nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, both of these teams have been very disappointing down the stretch. I'm going with Auburn here. I've got Auburn as a 1-point favorite. However, they're playing in Alabama, so
Ooh,
I think they're playing in Birmingham,
yeah.
which basically going to be a home game for Auburn. So I got to go with Auburn.
Sticking with Iowa. Got to stick with my boys. Even better, I get sad Alabama fans. Let's go, Iowa. Um, next one, Miami going up against Drake, 5-12. I think this is where I start to lean away from the chalk. Noah, give me number 12 Drake over Miami in my first really big upset of the week.
Yeah, I this whole grouping of 4, I think, is going to be
This is
very,
rough.
very interesting. So I've got Miami as a 0.5 point favorite, giving them about a
Yeah.
51.6% chance at winning. So this is a complete coin flip for me. I think Drake's probably a better team. Miami's got more talent. This is going to be completely dependent on how healthy Miami is in this game for me. If some of the players that have been battling some injury come out looking real healthy, they're fine. I like Miami. If not, probably Drake. However, I'm I'm landing on Miami, but this is, like I said, a coin flip game for me.
And then, all right, let's go into what's probably another huge coin flip here. Indiana going up against Kent State. You love Kent State, Noah.
Yeah, they've been a wagon for me all season. I've got Indiana. My system's got them at a 3-point favorite, 61.5% chance at winning this. Trace Jackson Davis is, in my opinion, the best player in the country. But this Indiana team is not the best team in the country. Kent State's been an absolute wagon. They've played some tight ones in their non-conference schedule against good teams. And this is one where, it's my system has Indiana as a light favorite, but I'm riding with Kent.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I'm with absolute chaos on this side of the bracket. Give me Kent State over Indiana. Let's go. Next up, we got Iowa State against Mississippi State or Pitt. Most likely, in our opinion, Mississippi State. And with that being said, if that is Mississippi State, give me Mississippi State over Iowa State every day.
Yep, I'm gonna disagree with that one.
Oh,
I'm taking Iowa State. I got them by a narrow margin. Do want to mention this is my lowest scoring game of the first week or the first round. I've got a total over under projected at 116 on this game.
ooh.
So if you like points, this is not probably the game for you. That's assuming it's Mississippi State. If it's Pittsburgh, it probably is a little bit higher. But yeah, I got Iowa State minus 2.5. I'm gonna take Iowa State in a nail biter here.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Next one we got up Xavier, Kennesaw State. I understand Xavier's a 3 seed here, and Kennesaw's a 14. But damn, I have not been impressed with what Xavier has done this year. I think they performed a lot better than anyone thought they were going to with a new head coach. But I got a feeling that Kennesaw State's going to walk away with it. This is my chaos. I love chaos. Kennesaw State over Xavier.
Yeah, I've got Xavier as a double digit favorite, almost an 87% chance at winning. I can't justify taking Kennesaw State.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next up, we got
Es-
Texas. What?
I was going to say, especially because like picking the bracket, right? I'm not going to take a chance like picking against a team that could make a deep tournament run because then you just like, that you pick against them and then they make a deep tournament run and you didn't even pick them to win one game and then you just look like a fool.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm all about the chaos. Let's go Kennesaw State. Continuing with my underdog picks, Texas A&M going up against Penn State, 7-10. Give me Penn State. They have been rocking and rolling down the stretch here, and A&M has not impressed me whatsoever.
I disagree. I think A&M is grossly underseeded because of their lack of competition in their non-conference schedule. They definitely got docked for that. I mean, this is a team that split with Alabama in the regular season, got the number 2 seed, only had like 3 losses in SEC play. Don't be fooled. This is a very good Texas A&M team that probably should be a 4 or a 5 seed, yet got stuck in a 7. Yeah, A&M, I got them winning this game easily against Penn State.
Okay.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by Penn State's success in the Big Ten tournament because the Big Ten is garbage and it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Moving along, Texas and Colgate. As much as I hate it, give me Texas here easy.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna pick one upset, if you're gonna pick a 15 seed to win, this is the one you pick. I've got Texas as a 12-point favorite, 89% chance to win. But that also means I'm giving Colgate an 11% chance at winning and getting the upset. I'm picking Texas still, but like I said, if there's any 2-15 matchup to pick this year, I think this is the one.
All right. Fair enough. I understand where you're coming from. I can't co-sign it though. Can't co-sign it. Round of 32. Noah, I got Houston, Ohio, Houston and Iowa. Give me Houston over Iowa big time.
Yeah, and I'm taking Houston over Auburn. Not really thinking too much about it.
Not even a little bit. Next one up, I got Drake and Kent State. If that does happen, give me Kent State by a mile.
Yeah, and I actually got Kent State beating Miami, but I think a very tight one for me. Like I think Miami could make the Sweet 16 very viably. They are a good team. Again, this all comes down to how healthy they are. Because if they are fully healthy, I think they beat Drake and then they beat Kent State, and it's not even particularly up to question. But If there's lingering injuries, I'm taking Kent State.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next one I got up, Mississippi State and Kennesaw State. Mississippi State does get in this far into the bracket. Give me Mississippi State over Kennesaw.
Yeah, I got Xavier in a close one against Iowa State in this. No, close. I mean, I got Xavier by like 4 or 5 points over Iowa State
Fair.
in another. Well, that one complete clash of different styles. Iowa State playing slow and playing defense. Xavier playing guns out fast. Interesting game. Either team could win.
Very interesting. Next one up I got is Penn State and Texas. Give me Penn State to keep it rocking and rolling to the Sweet 16, baby.
Yeah, I got the upset pick here. I got Texas A&M knocking off
Ooh,
Texas in the second round, moving on to the Sweet 16.
love it as long as Texas doesn't make it that far.
Buzz Williams in his three-piece suit, baby.
Sweet 16, Houston, Kent State. Give me Houston making it to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I got Houston over Kent State and a no-brainer there.
No brainer. Mississippi State, Penn State for me. Give me Penn State to make it to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I got A&M knocking off Xavier in a tight one to make it to the Elite Eight to play Houston.
All right. Next one. Yep, getting to the Final Four in the Elite Eight. I got Houston over Penn State.
Yeah, I got Houston over A&M. So, wow, we are 2 for 2 with picking the same Final Four teams. All right.
All right. We'll see how it gets there. Moving along, Noah, to the west, we got Kansas and Howard. This is hard for me because I've seen Kansas lose too many easy games to teams that were worse than them, but I think they make it out of the round of 64. Give me Kansas.
Yeah, so this will be interesting. I think the West region is the most wide open out of any of them, but also on the other hand, I feel like Kansas has the easiest route because that's how it always works every year, right? Kansas
Yep.
always gets the easiest route to the Final Four, whether they make it or
Easy.
not. That's up to them. But yeah, I think Howard's maybe the worst team in this tournament.
Easy.
This will be a blowout.
Blowout Central. Go KU. Rock Chalk. Arkansas, Sioux Pig, Wooey versus Illinois. Give me Arkansas here.
Yeah, I'm also on Arkansas by kind of a narrow margin, although I think it'll be more than a narrow margin because Arkansas has been playing decent down the stretch. Illinois has been tumbling into the tournament. So, yeah, Arkansas.
Fair enough. St. Mary's, VCU. I know you've been loving VCU. I've been loving them too, but I got to go with St. Mary's here all day.
Yeah. I've got St. Mary's as about a 5-point favorite. I think this will be a good game, a close one. I am going to pick St. Mary's to come out on top here, though.
Let's go. UConn, Iona. I love seeing Iona in here. Shout out to them for making it. Don't like betting on UConn, especially in the tournament. And for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going with Iona here.
Yeah, I can't do that. I think UConn's kind of a lock here. I've got them as over an 82% chance at winning this one. Patino will probably put up a fight, but he doesn't have the firepower with that Iona team to compete with UConn.
Fair enough. TCU versus ASU or Nevada doesn't really matter here. Give me TCU.
Oh, yeah. I'm all over TCU on this one. I think they win this one handily.
Gonzaga, GCU, Noah, Grand Canyon University out of Arizona, Glendale to be specific. Oh, they're done, right? Gonzaga has to win this.
Oh, yeah. This is a blowout.
Yeah.
This is a blowout.
That sucks. Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, yeah, not worried about Gonzaga winning this one at all.
Nope, not even a little bit. Northern, Boise State, how we feeling? Northwestern, excuse me.
This one's kind of a coin flip to me. I give a slight edge to Boise State, but I'm picking Northwestern because I think, Boo Buie and Chase Audige finally get a chance to go dancing. I think they're gonna come up big. At least win one game here.
There. UCLA, UNC Asheville. I was gonna pick UNC Asheville until UCLA played the way they played in that Pac-12 tournament, even though they were injured. As long as Tyga's on the floor, they got a shot. Give me UCLA.
Oh yeah, I mean this one's a blowout. It doesn't even matter.
All right, moving on, round of 32. Can KU Arkansas for me? Give me KU continuing to walk to the dance.
Yeah, I've got Kansas over Arkansas. I think they take care of business just fine. Double digit win probably.
Easy, easy. St. Mary's Iona for me. Give me St. Mary's in a blowout.
Yeah, I've got UConn edging out St. Mary's for that one.
Dang. All right, respect, respect. TCU Gonzaga for myself. I think this is where Gonzaga ends it. Give me TCU all day.
I've also got TCU in the upset over Gonzaga here.
Oh yeah.
The Zags have not impressed me at all this year. I'm still baffled they even got a 3 seed, but you know what? That's neither here nor there.
No, not at all. Northwestern UCLA. I got UCLA here.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I hate to pick it, but I do
I
have
know.
UCLA edging out Northwestern here. They're just a really good defensive team, regardless of whether or not they're missing some players.
Oh, easy, easily. Sweet 16, KU St. Mary's. I got KU on top. Actually, no, no. This is where KU falls off. Give me St. Mary's.
Yeah, I've got Kansas edging out UConn here. Um, whatever. Rock chalk, pick the chalk. Fuck them.
Fair enough. TCU UCLA. I got TCU in this one, upsetting UCLA big time.
Wow. It's like you read my bracket. I got TCU pulling off the upset against UCLA as well here.
And then moving on to the Elite Eight, I got TCU coming out on top over St. Mary's.
Yeah, I got Kansas beating TCU for that Final Four spot again. It's funny, like Kansas. It's like, oh, Kansas fans are gonna be upset about not getting the Midwest bracket. And I'm like, they have no right to be upset. Yeah, they didn't give them the Midwest going through Kansas City and put them in the West instead, but they also gave them the easiest route to the Final Four. So,
Oh, easily the easiest route in the Final Four. TCU is going to win though. So let's go East. Purdue versus Texas Southern or FDU. This is going to be Purdue's one win. Give me Purdue.
yeah, Purdue, easy. I'm not picking any 16 seed.
No, no shot. Memphis FAU. Give me Florida Atlantic here in a very, very tight game.
Yep, I'm also on FAU. I've got them as a 2-point favorite against Memphis, about a 56% chance at winning, but I really love the way FAU's been playing. I'm taking them.
Let's go. Duke, Oral Roberts, Noah. You know the one thing I love more than sad Alabama fans is sad Duke fans. Give me Oral Roberts and an early upset sending Duke home.
Yeah, and this one was funny for me because you had all these people like, oh, Oral Roberts is gonna be making this big tournament run, and then all those same people like flipped once they got matched up against Duke, and I'm like, even better because now it's not like status quo pick for Oral Roberts. I did tweet out about a week ago. I said Oral Roberts is probably making a Sweet 16 run. Um, a spoiler alert, may have them going a little bit farther, but I've got Oral Roberts beating Duke. I do have my system did turn out Duke as a 3.5-point favorite, but I'll take the 37.5% chance that Oral Roberts is getting on that.
Let's go.
I think you combine their play style, Max Abmas, Vanover, the 7'5" Arkansas transfer. I think they're going to give Duke some fits.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Go Oral Roberts. Tennessee going up against the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana. Give me Tennessee in a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tennessee got the luck. Tennessee got the luckiest draw out of any of the 4 seeds. They win this by probably 20 points.
Easily. Let's go. Kentucky going up against Providence. Hate to bet on Kentucky, but Providence has been absolute garbage down the stretch. Give me Kentucky.
Yeah, this game may end up being kind of close, but that's a big may. I think Kentucky should take care of business.
Let's ride. Kansas State going up against Montana State. I think this is another upset here. Give me Montana State against a K-State that struggled down the end.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one for me because if any 3 seed's going to lose, it's going to be K-State, but Montana State's not like I mean, you go on an 11-minute scoring drought in your conference championship. That's got me nervous. So Montana State's ability to score the ball has me nervous, but K-State kind of stumbled into the tournament here. Still getting a 3 seed, but I think they're the weakest out of the 3 seeds. If any 3 seed's going to get upset, probably K-State, but I'm still picking them to win.
Can't do it, won't do it. Give me Montana State. Michigan State, USC coming at us next, 7 and 10. Give me Michigan State here in a tight one.
Yeah, this is the only game that I've got as a pick 'em. No edge either way, and I'm going to go with USC on this one just because fuck the Big Ten.
Fair enough. Next up, we got Marquette and Vermont. Give me Marquette.
Yeah, Vermont did just fine in their conference, but there's been better Vermont teams in the tournament. I'm not worried. I think Marquette easily wins this one.
Absolutely. Noah, we got to get it moving because my computer's about to die. Purdue, FAU. I got FAU in the upset, sending Purdue home in the round of 32.
Hey, fuck you. I got that too.
Let's go. Next up, we got Oral Roberts, Tennessee. I do think Oral Roberts continues a nice little run here over Tennessee.
Yeah, I got Oral Roberts beating Tennessee as well.
Let's go. Kentucky, Montana State. Montana State makes it this far. Give me Montana State over Kentucky in another upset.
Yeah, I got Kentucky over Kansas State by actually not even that close of a margin. I think Kentucky just kind of trounces K-State here.
Fair enough. Michigan State, Marquette. Give me Marquette, keeping it moving.
Yeah, I got Marquette over USC in what might be a pretty tight game.
Love it. Sweet 16, FAU, Oral Roberts. I got FAU in this one.
See, I got Oral Roberts going all the way to the Elite Eight here. I think this is a very good team that, not that people are necessarily sleeping on them, but yeah, give me Oral Bobs.
Fair enough. Marquette, Montana State. I got Marquette here, making it the game no one knew anyone wanted in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I got Marquette by just a very, very narrow margin over Kentucky. Tough one, but I could see either team win. I'm going with Marquette though by a narrow edge.
Let's ride. FAU going up against Marquette for me in the Elite Eight. Give me Marquette here, keeping it moving to the Final Four.
Yeah, I think Oral Roberts finally fatigue gets to him. I think Marquette knocks Oral Roberts out. They don't quite make it to the Final Four.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You ready for the Final Four, Noah?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. In my first Final Four in Houston, Texas on April 1st, I've got number 2 Arizona against number 2 Marquette. Give me U of A Wildcats making it to a Natty.
I hate to do it, but I got Marquette. I got Marquette winning.
I respect it. Houston, TCU for myself in the other game. I got TCU upsetting Houston here.
Yeah, I got Houston over Kansas going to the national championship game.
Fair enough. All right. Natty. It's Natty time. No, you want to go first?
Yeah, I got Marquette edging out Houston for the national championship. And yep, Marquette, who I've been saying for the past week should be a 1 seed. They're just getting disrespected. I was worried they were going to get put at a 3. They did get the highest 2 seed they could get. So a little bit of respect there, almost on the 1 seed line. I would have put them on the 1 seed line, but the tournament committee had different ideas. But I'm going Marquette to win the national championship here.
Wow, you got a final score?
Shaka Smart gets it done. 65-61.
Ooh, okay, and a tight one. Tight one down the stretch. Love it. For my Natty, I got U of A, TCU. I got U of A winning here, 75-63.
All right, AJ going with the homer pick.
Going with the homer.
Hey, I'd love to see it. I just, yeah, I think there's more likely scenarios,
I
outcomes.
understand. I understand. I already got a future on him. I gotta ride it out. Got to ride it out until it doesn't do me any good. So see how it rides.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Oh yeah. Well, Noah, you got anything else to say about March Madness, the bracketology, anything like that?
Hey, man, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. First 4 games starting tomorrow. Shit, let's ride.
Let's ride. Let's ride. First four starting tomorrow. It's going to be a great weekend. Drop your locks in the below. Who do you think is winning the Natty? Um, and let's hear it. Let's hear who you got. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Shout out to the 33 subscribed on Rumble, making us the fastest growing sports show on Rumble, and the 246 on YouTube. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, bear down, go Cats. I've been the Brofict one, AJ. That's the Money Train, Noah, and we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.